This is part 2 of crazy things that I used to do for money. Now, my name is Lisi Baby, and I used to be a little 304, okay? I'm a bot currently, but I used to have in-person clients back in the day. I'm talking about over 6-7 years ago, okay? Anyway, let's get into it. This story is about one specific man. I do not remember his name. All I called him was the professor. Now, if you heard my stories back in the day, I dealt with a lot of professors. They're weird. Anyway, this one was from Purdue University, yes, in Lafayette, Indiana. I don't know his name, so it could be your professor if you go to that school, okay? Anyway, he was like a young, middle-aged white man. They usually are. And I want to say we ended up lasting for about 6 to 8 months, okay? And we had a cute little arrangement. Now, all of my clients weren't just necessarily like the lay on your back type clients. You know, they all had a certain interest. So anyway, when he contacted me, his interest was he wanted to know my size in underwear, and he wanted to purchase a bunch of lingerie and like panties for me, okay? And then I pulled up to a hotel. He sat on the bed, we had a drink, and really all I had to do for about 30 minutes to an hour was change. So all I had to do was get in and out of these cute little panties he would buy me, and I got to keep them afterwards. So not only would I get like $500 to like $700, but I also just got a bunch of cute undies that I got to use elsewhere because I also sold panties. So it was kind of like I made more money both ways. So anyway, we did this for about 6 months, I want to say. It got to the point where I got so comfortable with him. He would come to my apartment, he would crush up his substances, and he would have his fun, and sometimes I'd be like, give me one too. You know, we had a good time. Anyway, he was not an ugly man. He was not unattractive, and he clearly had money, and he was cool. So after about 5 months of us doing this little arrangement, I asked him if he was interested, and he had a little extra money that I was willing to do a little more than just change clothes. You catch my drift. So anyway, he had just let me know that it wasn't really on the top of his priority because he felt a little uncomfortable because he had a micro. I did not understand what a micro was. I've never seen a micro, didn't hear about it, didn't know about it. So me, just being a money hungry hoe, I was like, it's totally fine. I can handle the micro. So anyway, he pulled it out. I then understood what a micro was, but I'm not a quitter and I wanted the money. So anyway, I proceeded to pretty much just play with a big toe, play with a pinky toe. It was like playing with a pinky toe in your mouth. There's not much to do. So anyway, I did make my money for that day. Things got a little uncomfortable after that. I understood that maybe a micro was not for me. And I think he also just realized that our relationship is dwindling. So I want to say we met maybe one more time after that. But other than that, our relationship was about done. But he was a super nice guy, super sweet. It made sense why he never wanted to do anything else though, but I hope he's doing great. And yeah, anyway, thanks for listening to my story. I have a bunch more, so stay tuned.